Hey guys, what's up? Today I'm going to show you how you can set up a GCP Managed NFS in between your VMs. Here am I at my Google Cloud Console, and here's the Cloud Shell. I'm going to start by creating two VMs. One's going to be VM1 and the other's going to be VM2. They're going to have the same tag, the same zone. Now I'm going to create my shared NFS in the same zone as my machines, and I'm going to call it Vol1. While this is working, let me prepare my machines. I'm going to go to compute instances, and I can see VM1 and VM2 that I created. I'm going to SSH into both of them. If I'll have dozens of machines, maybe I'll use Ansible for that, but since I only have two, then I'm going to do it manually. What I have to do is that I have to update and install nfs-common on both machines. Done. Now I'm just going to create the directory. Well, I'm going to mount. Let me see if the NFS is ready. Took a few minutes, but here it is. And I'm going to run this command to get its IP. That's the internal IP. Now I got to go back to my machines and run the command to mount this NFS on them. The command's going to be sudo mount-t NFS, then the IP of a GCP managed NFS server, column the name that we gave it, and then the directory we're going to mount it to on our machine. Done. Now I'm going to make it persistent. I'm going to edit the /etc/fs tab file. And I'm going to add the same line on the other machine. And finally, I'm going to mount it. Cool, all done. Let me sit into the mounted folder. And by definition, only root has permissions over this folder, but you can change the ownership if you want. I'm going to switch to sudo. And now that I'm root, I'm just going to create a file. And on VM1, I'm going to switch to the same directory. I'm also going to switch to root. I can see the file. And I can write to it, and here in this machine, I can see what was added by the other machine. So that's how you can have a GCP managed NFS in between your VMs. You can create a file from a VM, modify it from another VM, and don't worry, you can also use your regular user if you want. You just have to change the ownership.